Hey guys, it's HITTHEPANDA here with CardRunners.com, and today I'm bringing you a 1K from last Sunday of Scoop, the main event. And this meant to get done a while ago, but when I did it all, the audio was not good. So I had to redo it, and this is it. So I'm just going to jump right into it and go through a bunch of the hands, because there's a lot of them, and we have a 2K from the same day of Scoop that we're going to also do, and made day 2 of both of these, so there's a lot of hands to get through. So first one, we get King 10. We got Human on the button, opening 2 min raise. We're just going to defend, don't need the 3-bet, getting a good price, and could just see a flop. Flop open ender, and Human c-bets, pretty small, a little over half pot, and we just calls. We don't really want to check raise here. I mean, we could check raise, but we're not really representing that much, since I would be 3-betting king, queen, and ace, queen, and jacks and queens to a button min raise. So there's a lot more queen x and jack x than the premium hands, so I think check call is fine, and we can always take it away if he has nothing on later streets. We turn the straight, so we check it. He bets around 2/3, and again, I could check raise here, but it's going to be pretty hard to get value. If I thought he was never bluffing and was kind of a fishier player, I think check raising here would be pretty good, because he's going to have way more value hands, way more 2 pairs and sets that he's going to call the turn and either fold or call the river with. But against Human, where he's going to want to barrel and could have some straight draws or gut shots and random bets, then yeah, check calling is going to be good here on the turn, because then we get more value from ace x that would just fold to a check raise most likely, and bluffs may continue for 3 streets, thinking a lot of queen x will continue on the turn here. So I decided to just call again, and I think either check raising or calling is fine, but I think against him in particular, calling is okay here. I think I'd still check raise sometimes too, but this is also like 10 hands into the tournament. It's my first hand played, so I don't expect him to think I'm just really bluffing in the spot or anything, so I just trying to play a little balanced, and like I said, try and get a little bit more value this way. Queen pairs the river, and I think it's actually a spot where if I check call the turn, I should probably be leading this river. I'll probably have more queen x in my range than him. It's going to be tough for him to bluff raise, and I guess I could, I guess I could have enough ace x in my range, like ace 10 and ace king and ace jack, that really wouldn't want to lead this river. And I'm just trying to think of a bluff that would want to lead this river, and there's not many of those either. Like if I wanted to maybe lead, yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense to lead, I guess. So I guess checking is okay, and it's just hard for him to be bluffing once we do check this river. If he had like 10-8 or 10-9, he's probably going to give up here. And if he has like ace king or ace 10, he's not going to go for thin value. So maybe leading, I mean, against a fishier player, I think leading is definitely good, because he's not going to hand read you, and he'll probably just call ace king or whatever, or ace jack, and instead of checking it back. But leading here could get kind of tricky against some players where you can't really have all that much. So if I led something for like 700 here, or even like half pot, Human could potentially make it really, really, really big, because, I mean, I'm not totally capped, but no, I guess he can't really make it that big now that I think about it, because I mean, I could have some queen jacks and 7s, but what I'm trying to say is that he's going to have more ace queen, like I said, because I don't 3-bet that pre-flop, or I will 3-bet that pre-flop. He'll have ace queen, the queens, the jacks, and aces, and all those. So like, potentially with how deep we are, if I were to lead small, repping like king 10 and queen x, he could put in a raise, and it's going to be tough for me to call that off with king 10. So, whatever.